covering the villages for you. TK Cross and the VNN News Team.
On today's Lifestyle Show, more evidence that the Villages is your longevity destination. And if you use VHA's services, we have important information for you. Hi there, and thank you for joining us. I'm TK Cross. According to a new report, Villages residents exceed the national average lifespan. Touted as the most popular place in America to retire, the Villages region again boasts the nation's highest median age, that according to the U.S. Census Bureau. The median age of residents is just over 68 in the Villages metropolitan statistical area, which included all of Sumter County, but excludes the portions of the Villages in Lake and Marion counties. Today's average life expectancy in Sumter County is 78.8. That's 1.5 years longer than the national average, and according to the World Health Organization, active aging is the best way to grow older. The lifestyle that has made the Villages the most popular retirement destination is directly connected to more years of independent living, lower rates of disease and disability, and longer lifespans. Experts point to the Villages lifestyle as the proportion of people aged 60 and older is growing faster than any other age group worldwide. The takeaway here is that if you want to live a long, healthy life, just move to the Villages. July is National Park and Recreation Month, and this year's theme is Build Together, Play Together. The Villages Health is partnering with the Villages Recreation Department, and together they are celebrating how our community thrives when we build together and play together. To celebrate, the Villages Health and the Recreation Department are inviting villagers to join them at one of the socials planned to honor National Parks Month. Events range from presentations on staying healthy during a Florida summer and mental health and spiritual wellness to kite making and flying and paint national parks on canvas. The schedule kicks off on July 15th. All seminars are free, but registration is required. All the events can be found on districtgov.org. If you visit the Villages Homeowners Advocates, it's important to keep in mind they will be moving to a new office. The VHA's Helping Hands program that loans out durable medical equipment to residents who need help will begin taking phone call requests for items on July 2nd. The new office is in Brownwood at 3559 Kiesel Road, Suite 301. The Helping Hands program helped more than 9,000 residents in 2024 by making available free medical equipment like wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, and other mobility and stability items. The new office will be open from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. The building is behind the Villages Community Development District's new customer service office. You can call with any questions at 352-973-2284. Up next, Friends of Sozo Kids are looking for help. But first, let's take a look at that all-important 5-day weather forecast.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. High temperatures in the mid to upper 80s this week. Overnight temps in the low to mid 70s. We do have those rain showers likely throughout the week. 40% on Tuesday, then 60% chance of showers starting Wednesday through the weekend.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
A big part of success with patient outcomes is patient education. It's super easy to stick a hearing aid in your ear and say, see you later. It's super easy to schedule you for the next available hearing test just to get you in. But at the Villages Health, we're really big on patient education. The more our patients know about their condition, the more they know about the treatment and the right way to treat things, the better the outcome. So we put a big emphasis on educating you before your appointment. We do that in a number of ways. A copy of my book, Back to Active, is provided. We do patient seminars several times a month. If there's any organizations out there or groups, we never turn down an invitation to come out and educate the villagers on hearing loss and treatment. The more educated a patient is, the better they're going to do. And that doesn't stop when you come in for the test or the treatment. We continue to see you regularly after the fact. Follow-up care, continued education is key for patient success.
With 10 providers across 9 locations throughout the Villages, accessing quality hearing care has never been more convenient. The Villages Health Audiology is your trusted source for better hearing.
Friends of Sozo Kids is set to host its annual Back to School Bash. The Sozo Kids Back to School Bash is an annual event hosted by the Villages-based group Friends of Sozo Kids, Inc. in support of the Help Agency of the Forest, also known as Sozo Kids, which helps children in the Ocala National Forest prepare for the new school year. The event is a collaborative effort that provides free backpacks, school supplies, haircuts, shoes, and other essential items to students. They are seeking volunteers for this event. Those interested can sign up at friendsofsozokids.com. Fred Funk Butterfly Garden will be hosting a fun fluttery festival. Fred Funk Butterfly Garden is hosting a festival from 8 to 10 a.m. on July 23rd. The family-oriented festival will have live music, face painting stations, silent drawings, auctions, and speakers. The Fred Funk Butterfly Garden is at Lady Lake Seventh-day Adventist Church at 231 Lake Griffin Road. Up next, if you frequent the Wildwood Splash Pad, we have some important information for you. But first, in order to keep facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
Now, from the WVLG studios, it's Jack Hammer, D, and Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan.
Rohan. It is time for the Recreation and Parks. Joining us in the studio, filling in for John Rohan and the Rohan Roundup, it's the Assistant Director of Recreation and Parks, Andrew Esposito. Andrew, how you doing this morning? Long time.
Yeah, I'm doing well. Good morning. Thanks for having me. We're in the middle of summer. We know that. It's hot. It's muggy out there. I think this week we're going to get some rain, unfortunately, but especially with 4th of July coming up, we want to remind folks, be safe, be careful out there. Mm-hmm. The heat can get to you. So just drink water, find shade, take breaks. That's what we're trying to get the word out on for this week coming up, especially as families are coming into town who may not be used to our weather. Yeah, just be safe out there. We want you guys to have a good time, but please be careful.
Yeah. So, and if it rains, there's plenty of indoor stuff to do.
Yes, we've got a number of game rooms now. So especially if you've got some kids or grandkids coming into town, make sure you got their guest IDs with them, but come on down, play inside, table tennis, table shuffleboard, darts, billiards, tabletop games, Xboxes, you name it. We've got a number of game rooms available now, open all day long.
Wow.
And I heard the game room at Saint-Tropez is like huge.
Yes, that was a great opening, a week and a half ago already now. But yeah, that's an awesome space. It looks really cool in there, feels really open. And it's a great new amenity for our residents and their guests.
Yes, and Saint-Tropez is in the vicinity of Eastport. Mm-hmm. So for those new to the Villages, And a lot of the people, like Saint-Tropez, the opening I heard was insane, that there was a lot of people there. And what's happening, as I'm hearing, is a lot of people from the northern part of the villages that are like, what's going on down there? And they're looking at the new amenities, and they're even seeing the Eastports popping out of. They just did an Eastport V-mail came out this past week,
right?
And it's really coming along.
Yes.
Is there any slated opening?
Nothing that we've seen yet officially.
Because that's a lot of questions we get all the time. When is it going to open?
Us too. We're excited to get in there. It's going to be the next few months is what we keep hearing and thinking.
Okay.
But yes, with Saint-Tropez, we had a couple hundred people there. There was a food truck with crepes. There was a mime to fit in with the French theme. It was a lot of fun.
That's where Chris James was.
I knew that was coming.
Chris, our weather co-host guy, actually studied mime in college.
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't want to take the.
How do you explain that to your parents?
Maybe in mime.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, how's Camp Villages?
Camp Villages is going great. I wanted to bring that up too. So Lisa Parkin and her team are rocking it again. I think it's the 23rd year now that we're in.
Wow.
So the second half of registration for the summer's open now. We've got a number of events that still have space available. So whether you have Buckaroos, the little kids, or Just for Teens coming to town, there's pickleball and Andy's room themed, and all sorts of activities still coming up that have
Disc
space
golf
available.
and things like it's a lot of fun.
Big one too, yeah.
And for Camp Villages, just like, I'm glad you brought that up. You got the Buckaroos for the little ones. Now these are all age appropriate activities. In other words, you're not going to have a teenager going there finger painting. I mean, they're going to be unless
different strokes, right? Yeah.
But they're all like geared towards that age group, correct?
Correct, yes. And we get a lot of help from our resident volunteer groups. They are incredible out there, whether it's pickleball or some of the finger painting, like you say. But yes, they're all age appropriate. Our staff provides all the supplies you might need for it out there.
Wow.
So get out there, get it at our regional rec centers. Registration's open Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 4, or online at District Gov. Get your grandkids registered.
I love the Camp Villages because it gives you the opportunity to make memories with your grandkids, and that's really special.
And that's it's not a drop-off camp for anybody new or who might not know yet. We ask that the parents and grandparents take part in the memories and shape the way that the activity goes and participate and be a part of it.
Yeah, it's great. It really is. And that's an excellent point, Dee, is that, you're making memories. This isn't just, get the kids out of the house. Right. No, it's you're making memories. Archery,
yes. Yeah, of course.
That's crazy. When I did camp when I was a kid, man, it was like finger painting, and I was like 14.
Jack still finger paints.
Yeah, well,
I do.
Well, we still have space for it if you'd like to. Yeah.
Well, I usually just do it on my dinner plate. So,
and then I think you mentioned too, or you have it pulled up there, the Sunset Socials. I want to bring up too, another newer programs talking about the heat and staying safe. These are activities in the evening. Sunset.
Yeah,
right?
it's also good for people who still work.
Yes. Yep.
So, I like the Sunset Socials.
Yeah, they are ongoing right now?
That's correct. Yep. Sign up again online or at your regional centers, but a lot of resident volunteer input, and our staff are out there to get the activities going. But so archery was one of them. We have, but we added some indoor events this year too. We had focused on some of the outdoor amenities, your bocces and pickleball and air gun. But I believe we're doing a table tennis day. I think we're doing
beanbag baseball.
Beanbag baseball is growing like wildfire, it seems like. So, to kind of combat the heat, but also offer something in the evening time for working folk and people who don't want to go outside. It's another great program. Yep.
Now, is the Sunset Socials, are they at all rec centers, or are they at certain ones? Or
so they're scheduled out. You'll register ahead of time, but they're all throughout town. So we do some in the north, central, and south. We average about one a week or so. I'm not sure we have one this week. But throughout the summer, we go through the end of July, I think, into early August on those.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Andrew, always great seeing you, man. It's a treat when you come in because we don't get to see you that often. So
likewise. Thank you guys so much.
And thank you for coming by.
Anytime.
Hello everyone, I'm Martin Gramatica, former kicker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, now co-founder of Clearview Imaging, and I have a very important message for you. At Clearview Imaging, we're revolutionizing health with our state-of-the-art preventative scans for heart disease and cancer. Imagine taking control of your health. No more guessing, just clarity. Our full body scan from the shoulders to the base of the pelvis can detect hundreds of cancers before they become a threat. Did you know that 90% of the deadliest cancers develop in our mid-region? With a Clearview imaging scan, you can achieve peace of mind. You either hear the great news that everything is okay, or if we detect something, you can act swiftly and boost your chances for a successful treatment, and often avoid the need for chemo and radiation. But don't just take my word for it. Listen to Cindy, one of our inspiring patients who experienced firsthand how a preventative scan saved her life.
They found a softball-sized tumor in my right kidney that ended up being cancer. So that image saved my life. I ended up getting it completely removed, and my health is great now, thanks to the image.
Your health journey starts today. Don't wait. Call Clearview Imaging now and take your first steps towards a brighter and healthier future.
It's spring clearance at Cartworld Golf Cars. Buy one new 2025 club car on wood and get a second club car at half price. His and hers, or bring a friend. There's never been a better time to buy. Available with gas, electric, or lithium power in 2, 4, and 6 passenger vehicles. Cartworld Golf Cars, proudly serving Central Florida for over 37 years. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Highway 27 441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake.
This Village's craft group is one that might spark your interest, as this talented group of ladies is willing to teach the craft to anyone that wants to learn.
And this is called Crochet and Crafts. So we originally started as a crochet group that was just teaching people the basics. If people are familiar with knitting, they use 2 needles for knitting. Crochet is a hook. So there's different types of stitches and a whole different category. But it's simple to learn, and people enjoy it, and some people get frustrated. Somebody else took over who unfortunately cannot be here today. Her name is Kim. She is our leader. And we decided to encompass other crafts. So it's crochet and crafts, whatever you'd like to do. So we bring a variety of items here. So you can make shawls. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing a shawl that was using a very thin kind of a yarn. Otherwise, you can make blankets, you can make hats, you can make various things. But since Kim had taken over, it's a couple of years now, and we so much enjoy the class that we've also decided to go out once a month, and today happens to be the luncheon date, so we're going out to our local legacy restaurant, not to put a plug in, but we enjoy it. If you're not sure, certainly try come out and give us a try. If nothing else, like I said, maybe we might impart some other direction that you can go if you don't particularly have any interest in what we're doing. There's so many women here that try other things that they might be, able to help them in that way.
For those who frequent the splash pad at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Park in Wildwood, some temporary bad news: it is currently closed. Officials said they are waiting for parts to make repairs and hope it will be reopening soon. Once it does reopen, you can cool down every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. For updates on when the pad might reopen, you can call 352-461-0134. Coming up, we'll take a look at your village's lifestyle concerts, events, and entertainment on the squares.
Stay with us. More Village's lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
And now for the 3-day VNN forecast presented by Frank Gay Services. Cloudy skies the next few days in the Villages. 40% chance of showers on Tuesday. That likelihood increases to 60% chance of storms late morning into the afternoon and evening hours, both on Wednesday and Thursday.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been more than a window and door replacement company. We've been a trusted partner in helping homeowners protect what matters most. With replacement windows and doors that are custom built just for your home. Our Acclaim Impact windows are built for life on the coast, engineered to stand against storms and even forced entry, so you feel safer year-round. Celebrate 30 years of coastal protection with buy one, get one 30% off windows and doors. Call or visit bestwindowsflorida.com.
This is VNN. Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. Check out the entertainment and events coming up at the Village's Entertainment this week. Celebrate America in song as bands of the Villages take the stage at Savannah Center July 3rd. Enjoy live music, games, and good old-fashioned fun at Brownwood's All-American Celebration on July 4th. Country artist and The Voice standout Jordan Rayner brings powerhouse vocals to the Sharon on July 5th. And hand-selected by George Harrison's sister, the Liverpool Legends honor the Beatles' timeless sound July 6th and 7th at Savannah Center. You can purchase tickets and find more information about these events online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at a physical box office location, or over the phone. That's your beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Natalie. The Villages is your go-to when it comes to great musical performances. These are the bands scheduled to play for you on the Squares Tuesday night, brought to you by the Villages Entertainment and your Villages soundtrack, WVLG. That's all we have for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show. And be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun. Tune your radio to WVLG. And as always, keep enjoying that active Villages lifestyle. We'll see ya.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
Welcome to the Village's very first and beloved town square, Spanish Springs. And if you've visited recently, you've likely noticed the enhancements that have been made to the signage, our very first iconic bridge, and entry features. Today, we're going to share with you what's next for the Village's first town square, having just celebrated its 30-year anniversary. Like the recent edition of Blondie's, having taken inspiration from the popularity of the outdoor open area at Sawgrass Grove, beginning this summer, you'll see the next phase of revitalization begin. From reimagined storefronts to expanded outdoor dining spaces, patios, landscaping, and seating, all to bring you newly imagined spaces and places to gather. And during this time, as they say, the show must go on. So rest assured, all your local favorites and their team members look forward to seeing and serving you. So pardon our dust and minor detours as we reimagine and expand the offerings. We look forward to seeing you around town, loving Spanish Springs.
We're at Pimlo Golf Course and we are so excited to have its grand reopening today. Bringing Pimlo back to its original shape is something I think everybody's been excited about.
I love it. It looks in great shape. All the greens are in good shape. Course is beautiful. Grass is just like a carpet. I think it's the best.
Great to have such great conditions.
Nice flat tees, greens are nice and soft.
The greens are rolling really nice and there's nice grass around the greens to chip from, so perfect.
First green was just immaculate and I don't expect anything less from the rest of them.
And this is our favorite course.
We've been able to incorporate new turf varieties out here. I think overall the course enhancements are going to be something that people are going to notice. I am beyond excited for you to come back out and enjoy this golf course.
They do such a great job here. I just love it.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
You love the sunshine.
The sunshine. Sunshine. Sunshine.
It makes you happy.
So happy because I'm happy. Clap along.
You love great music. It makes you smile.
You make me smile. Make me smile. Just to see you smile.
Your Village's soundtrack. WVLG.
Back before Austin could swing a golf club or run on the beach, he had a procedure at UF Health where electrodes were implanted in his brain to help control his spasms. Because as a child, Austin had dystonia, a movement disorder that made the simplest tasks difficult. Which goes to show how your story ends has everything to do with where it all begins.